it's because of this event that this story happened. You see, life was really great for our hero James Henry Trotter. Well, until this happened. Well, now, he was sent away to live with his two aunts, Aunt Sponge and Aunt Spiker. I'm sorry to point out, but I must, that they're both really horrible people. They're selfish and lazy and cruel. And right from the beginning, they started mistreating poor James for almost no reason at all. They never called him by his real name, but always referred to him as you miserable creature, or you disgusting little beast, or you filthy nuisance. And they certainly never gave him any toys to play with or any picture books to look at or to read. His room was as bare as a prison cell. They lived in a ramshackle house on a top high hill in South England. The hill was so high that from almost anywhere in the garden, James could look down and see for miles and miles across the marvelous landscape of woods and fields. And on a very clear day, if he looked in the right direction, he could see the tiny grey dot far away from the horizon, which was the house that he used to live in with his beloved mother and father. And just beyond that, he could see the sea itself, a long, thin, blackish blue like a line of ink beneath the rim of the sky. But then there came a morning where something rather peculiar happened to James. It all started on a blazing hot day in the middle of summer. Aunt Sponge, Aunt Spiker, and James were all out in the garden. James had been pretty as usual. This time, he was chopping wood for the kitchen stove. Aunt Sponge and Aunt Spiker were sitting comfortably in desk chairs nearby tall glasses of fizzy lemonade. And watching to see that he didn't stop work for one moment. Let's take a closer look at what's happening.
I look and smell like you declare, as lovely as a rose, just feast your eyes upon my face. Observe my shapely nose, behold my heavenly silky locks, and if you take off both my socks, you will see my dainty toes.
Oh, beauty, sweet, I adore my radiant lips. And please ignore the fall on my chin.
My dear old trout, to the world I will shout, you're only bones and skin. Such loveliness as I possess, I can only truly shine in Hollywood. I do declare, oh, that would be fine. I'd capture all the nation's hearts, then I'll give you the leading parts, all the stars would resign.
I think you think, without mistake, a lovely breaking star.
What's the matter with you?
Gee, Aunt Spiker, I feel as if I'm going to faint.
Stop that immediately and get on with your work, you nasty little beast.
Auntie Sponge and Auntie Spiker, can we all just please go down and see the bus? It isn't far, and I feel so hot and awful and lonely.
Why, you lazy, good-for-nothing little brute.
I certainly will. I shall finish later on taking that just so hot. And I'll get my sight and see this work. Give me some peace.
Now, it was at this point that the first thing, the rather peculiar thing, happened to James.
Come close to me, little boy. Come right up close to me and I'll show you something fun. Look, boy, you see this? You know what's this? You know what's inside this little bag? Hey, look. Listen to them. Listen to them. Look. The small power and magic ain't this little thing. Then all of them will go put together.
What are they? Where do they come from?
Haha, you will never get that. What did I touch? What else? A long, slimy, what did I touch? Boy up in the car with dead weight for 20 days and nights. With the eyeballs of a lizard, the fingers of a young monkey, the gizzards of the pig, the beak of a beast, having the juice of a porcupine, and 3 spoons of the sugar. That's fun of it, and let the moon do the rest. Here, you take it, enjoy. And now you got to do it this. Take a large jug of water and put all the looping things into it. Then very slowly, one by one, at 10 hairs from your head. That's when slow. In a couple of minutes, the water will begin to bubble and bust. And as that starts to happen, you must quickly drink it all down in one cup. And you will feel it changing and bubbling in your stomach. And see what's on come out of your mouth. And immediately after that, marvelous things will start happening to you. Marvelous, unbelievable things, and you will never be miserable again. Because you are miserable, aren't you? You need to tell me. I know all about it. After you go, do exactly as I say. Don't let those green things end up get away from you, because if they do escape, they will be working on magic upon somebody else's self upon of you. Whoever can be supposed to be a bird, insect, animal, or a tree, that would be the one who gets the full power of the magic. So hold them back tight. pick them up. Wait a minute, why are they falling into the ground? Can't get them.
Get up on what, you lazy little beast? Get back off there immediately and finish chopping up those logs.
Why don't we lower the boy down in a bucket, in a well, anything but for the whole night? That ought to teach him not to laze around like this the whole day long.
That's a very good idea, my dear Sponge. But let's make him finish chopping up the wood first. The other day, want to be able to rat and do some work. Sponge, come here, listen to this.
What's the matter with you?
A peach bird flew in the high branch. Can't you see it?
You're teasing me, Spanker. You're making my mouth wet on purpose, but there's nothing to put in it. Why, that tree has never even had a blossom on it, let alone a peach.
Well, there's one in the house, Sponge. You look for yourself.
That's very funny. Good gracious me, there's really a peach up there.
It was at this point that James feels that something peculiar is about to happen at any moment.
Hey, you! Get over here. I want you to climb up this tree and pick the peach on the highest branch. Can't you see it?
Yes, Auntie Sponge, I can see it.
And don't you dare eat any of it for yourself. Me and your Auntie Sparker are going to have it right here, right now. Be on with you.
Stop! What's everything? Look what's
What's the matter with you? I can't believe it, but the branch is breaking. Terrifical, magnifical, splendorifical, and what a meal! It's just right, just perfect now. What do you say, Sparker? How about we go get ourselves two big shovels and get a great big hunk out of this?
No, not yet.
But I can't wait to have some.
My dear Sponge, should I still have a minute to repair out this? If only we can handle it right. You wait.
Bars on James's window?
Yes, that was a very good idea, my dear Sponge.
Can you believe he complained just because he hasn't met any other kids for years and years?
What a nerd. He would have just become a millionaire and the only thing he could do is himself.
Gee, everyone has gone home. Maybe we should close up for the night. What do you say, Spiker?
Maybe you're right, Sponge. Look at the brat under this mess up. I better come to make sure the work is listening. Great! Brat, wake up! George, we have something for you to do immediately.
It's so dark here tonight. I don't even hear a sound. It's strangely quiet. Boy, am I hungry. I suppose I should be more concerned on my aunt. Go on, Spiker, says all I do is think of myself. Maybe she's right. Gee, it's kind of spooky.
Can you imagine how James feels right now? Have you ever been out alone on a dark, quiet night? Well, here's where James knows that something stranger than ever is about to happen to him again. He's sure of it. He can feel it coming.
Everything is so different. Suddenly the whole place seems to be alive with magic. Furry and warm. Like the skin of a baby mouse. What's that? I don't believe it, but there's a hole on the side. This color is also, but the size of an animal the size of a rock's might make. It isn't just a hole, it's a tunnel.
all day long. We thought you were never going to show up. I'm glad you did.
So cheer up, my boy, cheer up. And meanwhile, I wish you to come over here and give me a healthy food. It takes me hours to get them all off by myself. Thank you, you're very kind.
Well, you have a lot of boots.
I have a lot of legs, 100 to be exact. I am a centipede, you know?
There he goes again. He simply cannot stop telling lies about his age. He only got 42. The trouble is that most people don't want to count. And anyway, there's nothing marvelous in this. Has a lot of it.
Poor Earthworm, he's blind, he can't see how splendid I am.
In my opinion, the really marvelous thing is to have no leg at all to be able to walk just the same.
You call that walking? You're a slither. That's all you do. You just slither along.
I glide.
You are slimy feet.
I am not a slimy beast. I'm a useful, much-loved creature. Ask any gardener you like, and as for you,
I am a pest.
he is so proud of that. So for the life of me, I cannot understand why. Oh, my name is David.
Please to me.
I'm the only pest in this room. Unless you count old grasshopper over there. But she is too old to be a pest anymore.
Young fellow, I am a grasshopper who is rather old, but not a pest. I am a musician.
Well said, old big grasshopper. In case you haven't guessed by now, my name is Spider.
James. Your name is James, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, James, have you ever realized something so marvelous with a lot of centipede as me?
I certainly haven't. How on earth did you get to be like that?
Very peculiar, very peculiar to me. I was missing about in the garden under the old tree, and then suddenly a little creature came wriggling past my nose.
Oh, but I know what that was.
It happened to me too.
And me! Suddenly, there was little grey things everywhere. The soil was full of them.
I actually swallowed one. So did I.
I swallowed 3. Who's telling your story anyway? Don't interrupt.
Not now, Centipede. Why don't you get to the back and get started? What's going on?
In case you don't know, we're back to the park on the ghastly hill that we've all been living on for so long. It is great, big, beautiful peach. Solana.
Of what?
Never you mind. But nothing can be worse than this desolate hilltop and those repulsive arts of yours.
Here, here. In case you haven't realized, the whole garden, even before it reaches the steep edge of the hill, happens to be on a steep slope. Therefore, the only thing that's holding this peach from rolling right back down to the beginning is the stick stem attached to the peach. Break the stem, and off we go.
I've done it! We're off! The journey begins!
And who knows what, well, if you have anything to do with it, can only be trouble. Nonsense, Nina, but this is the most marvelous thing, and the most wonderful thing. Is it not so, Centipede?
There is no knowing when we shall see. When we see a creature with 49 heads who lives in the desolate snow. And whenever he catches a cold, which he dreads, he has 49 noses to blow. When we see a dragon and nobody knows that it wants a unicorn there. When we see a terrible monster with toes growing out of the tuft of its hair. When we see the sweet little birdie with hands for places of kind of bird. And such beautiful edges blow him and explode and blow off your head. But who cares? Let's go from the harbor. Let us roll this boat and sponge. Let's go rolling and bowling and spinning until we're away from a spiker and sponge.
Whoa! Go.
Why did we have to get up so early, Spiker? It's so dark outside.
Well, if an early bird catches the worm, then 2 early aunts will catch the suckers.
That's funny, Spiker. I don't get it. What do you mean?
Money, Sponge, we're here to make money, get it? M-O-N-E-Y? We shall make a fortune today, just like all those people lined up in the hill.
I wonder what became of that poor little boy of ours. He never came back in last night, did he?
He probably fell down and broke his leg.
Or his neck, maybe.
Just wait till we get my hands on him. You'll never want to stay out all night again by the time I finish with him.
Spiker, you're never gonna believe me, but it looks as if the fence is breaking and the peaches.
Are you, Sponge, are you? You must be. Oh no, it can't be. Shut up, Sponge, move out of my way.
Me first.
Well, anyway, you'll never believe it, but the giant peach is still rolling. It's already faster than the steep from the paddle to the river. And people were climbing up the hill and suddenly caught a slide of climbing down upon them. They're screaming and scattering it to the right and to the left. It just like the wrist of a duck pole. If that is too far apart, it's rushing madly across about 20 fields. The cows and sheep and horses and pigs stamping in all directions. Hey, wouldn't you scatter to the giant creature coming down in you? Wouldn't you? Oh dear, I don't believe it, but it is like traffic in one of the giant walls of the chocolate factory. In fact, there's now a great river or mountain chocolate flowing through every street in the village. will it ever stop? The tail, why should it? A round object will always keep on rolling as long as it's on a downhill slope. But wait, there's a sea. Surely the peach and non occupant arc was an inductor. But then, what's to stop? I know James wanted to visit the seaside, but somehow I don't think that's what he had in mind. It says here on the lifetime says that the most famous the whole England. They're hundreds of feet high. But know that the sea is deep and cold and hungry. Many ships and men have been lost and swallowed up in that part of the coast. The beach is not only 100 yards away from the cliff, not 50, not 20, not 10, not 5. It's gone over down, down, down. Man, waterfall after splash. Wow, the secret is so great.
Let's have some light. Yes, light. Bring us light. Glowworm.
Glowworm? I never met a glowworm in here.
That's because she was up in the slimy city, the lazy piece. I know now that you mentioned her name, she really doesn't look like much of a worm, does she?
I am not T-Vine. I'm simply a fly without wings.
Big deal, big deal. Come on, give some more light.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Please be patient. There.
Some great journey.
I shall never be the same again. Nor I. It's taken years off my life.
Well, my dear friend, we are there.
Where? Where is there?
I don't know, but I bet it's somewhere good.
We're probably at the bottom of a coal mine.
We're probably in the middle of a beautiful country full of songs and music.
Or near the seaside with lots of other children down in the sand for me to play with.
Pardon me, but am I wrong in thinking that we seem to be bobbing up and down?
Bobbing up and down, what on earth do you mean?
You're still dizzy from the journey. Is everybody ready to go upstairs and take a look around?
Yes. I have to get my boots on again first.
For heaven's sake, let's not go through all this nonsense again.
Let's all lend a centimeter hand and get it over with. Come on.
Why are you doing that? I'll leave a ladder to help us get out. Dad!
This is impossible.
I told you we were bobbing up and down.
We're in the middle of the sea.
But where are all the dark places?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we found ourselves in a rather awkward situation.
Awkward! We are finished. I may be blind, you know, but that much I can see quite clear.
Poor Edward. He loves to make everything into a disaster.
If
He
this-
needs to be happy.
If this pitch is not going to sink and if we're not going to be drowned, then every one of us is going to start to death instead.
By God, he's right. For once, he's right.
Of course, I'm always like, we should get thinner and thinner, thirsty and thirsty. I'm dying already. I'm sure we have to walk for a better than
But you must be blind.
How true, you know very well, blind. This will be true.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, but can't you see that?
See, how can I see if I'm blind?
Well, what I mean is, can't you realize that we have food here to last us weeks and weeks?
Where?
Why, the beach, of course. Surely you can see that.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. We never thought of that.
My dear James, I don't know what we'd do without you. You are so clever.
What absolute nonsense. You can't eat the ship as easy to keep yourself.
We shall starve if we don't.
And we shall drown if we do.
Oh dear, now we're worse off than before.
But can't you realize that we have food here to last us weeks and weeks?
Good heavens, he's right again.
An excellent idea.
What are you looking so worried about, Earthworm? What's the problem?
The problem is that there is no problem.
Cheer up, Earthworm. Come and eat.
Delicious.
Just fabulous.
Oh my. You know, they think it's better than those tiny little creatures that we were broke, but the flies were never as good as this.
What a flavor. It's terrific. There's nothing like it. And I should know that I've tasted all the finest foods in the world. I've eaten fresh mud by the greatest cooks there are. And scrambled drakes and speedboat eggs and hornets stewed in tar. And bell snails and lizard tails and beetles by the jar. A beetle is improved by a splash of vinegar. A map of crispy walks, big little pieces of garden toast. And pickled spines of porcupines and then the gorgeous toast. Of dragon flesh will hung down fresh, it comes upon that most. And it comes to you in barrels, if you order it by cold. For dinner on my birthday, shall I tell you what I chose? Hot noodles made from poodles on a slice of garden hose. And a rather smelly jelly made of armadillo toast. The jelly is delicious, but you have to hold your nose. Now comes I do this like a bird on my speech. These foods are right beyond compared from right out of reach. But there's no doubt I go without a million bits of fish. But what's my bite? What's I bite of this fantastic speech? Hooray! Look over here, there's funny things, black things, gliding through the water.
There are 2 of them. There are lots of them.
What are they?
Probably some kind of fish. Come along and say hello.
They're sharks! I'll bet you anything they're sharks!
What absolute rot! They can't be sharks!
I am positive they're sharks! Just to look for yourself.
Just assuming that they are sharks. This can't possibly be anything except here.
Look, they're all swimming towards us.
Go away, you filthy beast!
Look at the size of their jaws. Oh dear, they're attacking. We're finished now. They'll eat us the whole feast. Then there'll be nothing but for Susanna. Then they'll turn on us.
She is right here with us forever.
Oh, I don't want to be eaten, but they'll take me for because I'm fat and dirty and I have no bones.
Is there really nothing we can do? Surely you can think of a way out of this.
Think!
There is something that I believe we might try. I'm not saying it'll work.
Tell us quickly!
We'll do anything you say, but hurry!
Be quiet and let the boy speak. Go on, Dick.
Go on!
I'm afraid it's no good. We need string. We need hundreds of yards of string to make this work.
Well, my dear boy, that's exactly what we do have. We have everything you want.
How? Where?
Why, the silkworm, of course. Did you ever notice the silkworm? He's still downstairs.
Yes, he never moves. He just lets us eat all day long, but we can easily wake him up and make him spin.
And excuse me, may I ask? I can spin just as well as any silkworm. One more, I can spin patterns.
Can you make it up between you?
As much as you want.
And quick?
Of course.
And will it be strong?
As strong as there is.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm going to lift this piece clear out of the water.
You're not!
It's our only chance.
Come on, Dick. How are you going to do it?
Skyhooks, I suppose.
Seagulls. There's lots of them in this place.
How can a few seagulls lift an enormous thing like this up into the air, and all of us as well?
There's no shortage of seagulls. We probably need 400, 500, maybe even 1,000. I don't know. I should just simply go on and hooking them on into another and another and another.
How on earth do you propose to get a loop and string around a seagull's neck? I'm supposed to get a fly up there and capture yourself.
The boy's body.
With bait.
Bait? What sort of bait?
With the worm, of course. Seagulls love worms. And luckily for us, we have the biggest, fattest, juiciest earthworm.
You can stop right there!
Go on!
The seagulls have already spotted him. That's why they're circling around us, while the rest of us are just standing here. So,
You can stop right there!
You're going to be eaten anyway. So what difference does it make whether shark or seagull?
I won't do it!
Why don't we hear what the plan is first?
I don't give a hoot with the planet. I'm not going to be packed in by a bunch of seagulls.
You will be a martyr. I shall respect you for the rest of my life.
but he won't have to give his life. So this is what?
Why, it's absolutely brilliant!
Oh, I shall be packed to death.
Of course you will.
I will, I know, and I won't even be able to see them coming at me because I have no eyes.
I won't let them touch you. I promise I won't. But we've got to hurry. Action section, jump to it. There's not a moment to lose. All hands below the jackets and there. Queen Mary, sailing out of the English Channel on the way to America. And on the bridge of the Queen Mary, the astonished captain is standing with the group of police officers, all gasping at the great ball hovering overhead.
I don't like it. No, I don't.
Do you think it's following us?
I tell you, I don't like it. It could be dangerous. That's it. It's a secret weapon. Holy cow. Send a message to the Queen. I want the country must be born. And give me my telescope. There are birds everywhere. The whole sky is teeming with birds. What in the world are they doing? Wait a second. There are people on it. I can see them moving. And there's do I have this darn thing called a trampoline? It looks like a little boy's short trousers. Yes, I can see a little boy's short trousers standing up there. There's it's sort of a giant ladybird. No, just a minute, Captain. And a colossal green grasshopper. Captain, please. And a mammoth spider.
Oh dear, he's been staying up late again.
Simply an enormous centipede.
Call the ship, Doctor. The captain found out. Get help quickly.
But look, it's disappeared into those thick clouds. Now we'll never get to see it again.
Never mind that. The captain. He has lifted it. Then Captain Court. I am the captain now. Get him off the bed. Take him below. He is thick. Well, didn't it seem as if the people on the ship really got excited when they saw us? But I suppose that we did appear a little peculiar.
What do you mean, James?
Well, what I mean is what he means is that we look oddly strange to human beings, and why wouldn't we? After all, they do have their ears attached to both sides of their heads. Doesn't everybody? Where, for example, do you think I keep my ears? I don't know. Right here, on both sides of my tongue.
And I swallow soil.
And without charging a penny, I gobble up all the nasty little insects that are gobbling up all the farmer's crops. I am the farmer's best friend.
I am a pest. Oh, I am such a shocking and dreadful pest.
Here.
What about you, Spider? Aren't you much loved in the world?
Oh no, I'm not loved at all. And yet all I do is nothing but good all day long. I catch flies and mosquitoes in my webs. I am a decent person.
I know you are.
It's very unfair that spiders are treated. Why, only last week, your own horrible experience was my poor dear friend on the plug hole in the bath. I watched the whole thing from a corner up in the ceiling. It was ghastly.
Isn't it unlucky to kill a spider?
Of course it's unlucky to kill a spider. No government on sponge after that. Well, we all built it, didn't we? Yes, it was very satisfactory. Will you sing us a song about it, please? On sponge was terrifically fat and tremendously flabby at that. Her tummy and waist, it was soggy in space, it was worse than the place was flat. So she said I was so flat. I was making some secrets of that. I shall do what I did to make us a dinner, but look at the beach, was a beautiful beach. I made it for dinner and that. That was great. Now sing one about Aunt Spiker. With pleasure. Aunt Spiker was thin as the water. I was proud of the phone on you, fire. She was so long and thin and became her, and you could use it for poking the phone. I was using the Christmas fire. I want fun about that. I was good at the lots of muscle tracks that I was putting out on her. I answered I was born. Now I'll alter my figure by dot. By the features of the figure, I'll alter your figure and iron her out on the lot.
And darker. Why don't we all sit down alone before tomorrow morning? That will be very unwise. It will be much safer if we stay up here through the night and keep watch. Then, if something happens, we'll be ready for it. Well, I see that James Trotter and his companions are crouched close together to keep warm. Little do they know we'll still lag ahead. Oh dear, it scares you to me. Well, anyway, to get on with the story, there's not a sound anywhere. Listen to how quiet it is. The giant creature swinging gently from side to side, quietly, softly, not at all like airplanes that rise through the sky, driving whatever they might be secretly up there. That is why people who travel in airplanes never see anything. But the peach, yes, the peach makes no noise at all as it floats along. Wait, keep quiet. Look over there. I can hear someone supposed to end. any second now.
Okay, what are those things? They look like cloud giants.
I hope they don't turn around and see us. I'm glad.
About this street.
You must be absolutely mad. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
And these snake centipedes don't make so much noise.
There's definitely doorknobs you watch. Snake uncles, house with thunderheads. What are you doing over there, dummies?
Now you study look so fancy.
Please, lay flat down on his head. Big head to the feet.
I am red. I am wounded all over.
And served you right.
We left them behind.
The seagulls must have pulled us away out of danger.
Listen, I don't believe they're hitting us anymore. It's all clear.
How fast are we going all of a sudden? I wonder why.
Yes, faster, faster fly the seagulls, skimming across the sky at a tremendous pace, with the pitch turning up behind. Cloud after cloud goes by on either side, all of them ghostly white in the moonlight. And several more times during the night, the travelers catch a glimpse of cloud giants, working the sinister magic upon the world below. They all sit motionless, fearful. They all sit in silence, waiting for the sun to come over the horizon for a new day.
Look, there's land below.
Hooray! He's right.
It looks like streets and houses.
How enormous is it all?
But what tremendous buildings. I've never seen anything like it before in England.
This couldn't possibly be England.
Then where is it?
You know what those buildings are? Those are skyscrapers. I think that this must be America. We crossed the Atlantic Ocean overnight.
You don't mean it. Oh, I've always dreamed about going to America. I thought a French one too.
Who cares about your friends? Said the thing we gotta think about now is how on earth are we gonna get down to earth?
Ask Jane.
That shouldn't be so difficult. All we have to do is cut loose a few seagulls. Not too many. Just enough for others can't quite keep up with us. And then slowly we shall slowly go.
What is that?
It seems as if that blade came zooming through and cut through every silken string.
We're falling. Help! Save us! We are lost.
This is the end.
James, do something.
a speech of welcome for these wonderful visitors. While he was doing this, 100 steeplejacks, armed with ropes and pulleys and ladders, swarmed up to the top of the Empire State Building. And while they were down, the mayor decided there just had to be a parade for these wonderful visitors. James sat in the leading car and all his friends. And the people of the crowd went wild with excitement. They cheered, they yelled, they clapped, and James and all his friends. But then a rather curious thing happened. A little girl in a red dress came and ran out from the crowd and shouted out, oh James, can I please have just a tiny piece of the marvelous peach?
Eat all you want.
James shouted back,
It won't keep forever.
needless to say, that was the beginning of the end for a splendid giant peach. By the time the procession was over, the whole gigantic lot had been eaten up, and only the big round stone was left standing in the middle. Every one of them became rich and successful in this new country. The centipede was made vice president in charge of high-class firms of shoes and boots manufacturers. The earthworm, with its lovely pink skin, was employed by a company that made one-piece creams to go on commercial. The spider, after having taught to make nylon thread instead of silk, set up a factory to make rope for tightrope walkers. The glowworm became the light inside of the Statue of Liberty and saved a grateful city from having to pay such a huge amount of electricity bill every single year. The old green grasshopper became a New York member, Sympathy Orchestra member, where his playing was greatly admired. The ladybird married the head of the fire department and lived happily ever after. And as for the enormous peach stone, it was set up permanently in Central Park in a place of honor. But it was also a famous house, and in the famous house lived a famous person, James Henry Trotter himself. And anything you had to do any day of the week was to go and knock upon the door and ask James to tell again of the adventures on the marvelous peach. And in fact, James thought it would be nice if one day he sat down and wrote it as a story for everybody to know. And that story is the one you have just seen.